the GT Sport electric scooter.
Hello everyone, welcome to Brian Unboxed. In this video, we're going to look at an electric scooter by Uscooter, the GT Sport.
This is how the scooter comes in. The box is light compared to other scooters that I have reviewed in the past. It's packaged well inside, as you can see. Removing the plastic packaging and out of the box, you can see how compact it is in the folded position along with the handlebars folded in. Inside, it comes with the user manual and the charger. There's no assembly required, and it's just a matter of unfolding the stem and adjusting the height of the handlebars to your desired height if you choose. Just to go over some features, this has a top speed of 28 miles per hour and range up to 31 miles. It weighs in at 13 kilograms. It has speed settings, 700 watt peak brushless motor, 48 volt 10 amp hour battery with Samsung cells, LCD display, front and rear suspension, front and rear lights, regen braking, rear drum and friction brake, and it comes in a few colors: black, gray, white, orange, or blue. And this has app integration as well, and you can download the e-twow Connect app. Once connected, you have a view of the speedometer. You can reset the trip, toggle lights, zero start, lock, and also change the units of measure. Looking at the front section, you have the front motor, airless tires, the carry handle strap, the controller, folding system, and kickstand. It also has a rubberized floorboard. The back section has the rear brake drums, airless tires, hook latch, rear brake light, and friction brake. And looking at the lower part of the stem, you have the folding lever, charging port, and the lock. Looking at the stem area, you'll find the folding hook and the lock lever. And by the handlebars, you'll find the regen lever, acceleration lever, folding buttons for the handlebars, LED display, handbrake, and front light. A closer look at the LCD display, you have the following buttons on the front: the electronic horn, light, settings, and power button. Once powered up, you can see the battery levels, the speed, battery temperature, and toggle the trip and odometer. This is how the horn sounds like. Turning on the headlights, you will see the light icon on the display, and this is how it looks. And finally, to adjust the power levels, you will need to have the scooter powered off. Hold down the regen brake lever and the power button at the same time until it turns on. Keep the regen lever pressed and use the light button or settings button to increase or decrease the levels. Then release the regen lever to save.
Now when the scooter is folded, it's very light. You have this handle right here in the front, and you can see very easy to transport and pick up. To unfold it, you just want to press on the rear fender here, and that will unlock it, and you're able to bring up the stem, and then it just clicks into place. And then there's a locking mechanism here on the side, and then you can also fold and unfold the handlebars. Folding the scooter, it's just the opposite. You just want to step on the red locking mechanism here, and then pull down on the lever, and then lock it into place.
Now I'll take the scooter out for a ride. I'll test out the acceleration, the brakes, and see how it does on inclines, and then give my thoughts.
Now the scooter picks up pretty quick, has a lot of torque. The suspensions do help. You can see here in this trail it's a little bumpy, but I wouldn't recommend taking this off-road. Definitely just keep it on smooth surfaces, but it's doing fairly well here on this trail. Now there's 5 levels of speed. Level 1, which tops off at 5 miles an hour. Level 2, 10 miles an hour. Level 3, 16 miles an hour. Level 4, 24 miles per hour. And then the level 5, which maxes out at 28 miles per hour. If you're starting off, I would recommend the lower levels until you get used to it, and then gradually increasing. Right now I have it set at the level 3, so max speed is about 16 miles an hour. Okay, let's test out the acceleration. I have it set at level 5 now, so this should be maxing out at 28 miles per hour. I'll go ahead and bring it up to the max speed and then test the brakes. All right, we're already at 20 miles per hour. 21, nice and smooth. 24. 26. Looks like about 27. There's a gradual incline here. And test out the brakes. Okay, let's see how it does on this incline. I have it set on level 5. This road does have a gradual incline. And let's see how it does. Again, nice and smooth. The stem is sturdy and firm. No rattles, no shakes. We're at 20 miles per hour as we approach this incline. It's handling it pretty well here. Handle the turn with no problems. And holding at about 18 miles per hour. Okay, let's head down the road now. Definitely gonna pick up some speed here. And I'll slow it down a bit as we approach this turn. Very smooth. All right, we're maintaining about 23 miles an hour here, 25. And slowing down for this car. All right.
The scooter performed well and it has a lot of torque and plenty of speed. I like the overall lightweight design and it's definitely portable. The main board is slim compared to others and they're able to pack the batteries into that space. The height adjustment is a plus for the handlebars. Although I found the handlebar length to be a bit short, I would have liked it to be a bit longer. The display is intuitive along with the app. I do wish the power levels were adjustable via the app. And the brightness on the display can be washed out on bright days, so a better backlight would be nice. The ride is smooth and solid even at the top speed. There's good flex with the suspension, but definitely not meant to go off-road. Range will vary depending on the conditions, the power levels you're using, and it can top out at 31 miles. Stopping power is strong and I like that it gives you 3 options: the regen, drum, and the friction brake. I mainly use the regen and the handbrake, but using all 3 in an emergency situation is definitely recommended. It did well on inclines and had no problems in turns. Overall, I feel this is an excellent choice for commuters or if you're just using it for pleasure. Solid materials, battery, and design. So that is my review of the Uscooter GT Sport electric scooter. If you like my video, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button as well. Until next time, this is Brian Unboxed. Take care, everyone.